So if you guys haven't heard, recently Apple, they released a new headphone called the AirPods Max, and they are absolutely out of their mind for releasing a headphone that cost $549. First of all, I should definitely start this off by saying, if you're gonna pay $549 for headphones, they can't be anything besides perfect. And in terms of sound quality wise, I've heard that they are perfect. They are, maybe not, I shouldn't say perfect, but they are really good. I don't know how good can justify $550, but they sound phenomenal. The noise reduction is also phenomenal. Some things about it, you would expect more out of a $500 pair of headphones. And you get more features out of headphones that cost half that, even less than half. So the first thing, the case is just so weird and ugly. It looks like a weird purse, and it doesn't even protect the part that needs to be protected, which is like the top, like little cuff area. It only protects the part that's made out of steel, and I've seen many people talk about the steel. It feels like really good. So I mean, that's a plus. There's no like touchscreen features or anything, and one of the most disappointing things is the fact that it doesn't fold down. You can't fold it down like a normal pair of headphones and make it easier to travel. It's stuck with this big bulky shape, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And the fact that you're paying $500 for like this is kind of weird. The quote smart case is also really weird in terms of it doesn't really do much besides just turning off the headphones. That's the only way you could turn the headphones off. It like detects when the headphones are in the case, then the headphones will actually turn off, and that's the only way you could turn the headphones off. But I feel like for Apple to charge someone $550 for a pair of headphones is ridiculous. But I'm not really surprised, because they were the first ones to really start pushing the $1,000 plus phones, and guess what? People bought them. They were the ones to start pushing the $200 plus earbuds or AirPods or wireless earbuds, whatever you want to call them, and people bought them. Apple will push the ridiculous prices, the $3,000 MacBooks. It doesn't matter. People are going to still buy them. And it's understandable. Their products are definitely quality, and the thing that gives Apple its edge is its presentation. You open the box and you feel like Apple cares for you. You feel like you got what you paid for. Because most of the times, if you're buying an Apple product, you're not going to look too deep into the specs. Like if you look at it, a Samsung phone versus an Apple phone, a Samsung phone has a bunch of more features. Obviously, Apple has improved on it, but just the quality of the presentation when you get the phone, when you get an iPhone, is just so much. It really makes you feel like you really spent your money well. But obviously, you even look at some of the laptops, for example, they are really nothing. They're nothing worth. Like you compare a $1,000 MacBook versus a $1,000 Dell computer or any other computer out there, like the MacBook gets outperformed, at least for like the last few years. And now these headphones, $500 headphones, they have to be perfect. There's so many other things you can buy. You could have bought a retail PlayStation. You could buy a nice gaming computer. You can buy a beautiful big TV or a nice 200 plus hertz monitor. The fact that you're gonna be spending $500 on one appliance that isn't really something that is like sought after too hard, it's kind of crazy. Especially nowadays, no one really wants to wear headphones. It's all more about like the AirPods or the earbuds or just something small and wireless. But most of the times, if you're wearing headphones, you're probably at a computer, most likely gaming if you're gonna spend that much money on a headphone. And I don't think any people who play video games would ever buy that, because the value of spending $500 on headphones when you could just spend $500 on a new graphics card, a new CPU, a new keyboard, new keyboard, mouse, and two monitors, and a new microphone. You could buy so much more with that money, but instead they're expecting you to just buy the headphones. I don't know. I don't really agree with it, but this is Apple's thing. They're the one, they set the bar really high for other companies. So you're going to start seeing these other companies coming out with headphones. You're going to see more headphones now because of this. So they're bringing headphones back into popularity. But still, regardless, paying $500 for a headphone, I think that is just stupid. Hopefully I don't ever make that unfortunate decision in the future to ever buy one, if I could even spend that unreasonable amount of money on just a pair of headphones. But yeah, I feel like you can get almost the same amount of quality with even more features in terms of like touchscreen features, the foldable transport features. You can get the noise cancellation, the just as good sound quality in other headphones, and maybe even more. The Skullcandy headphones, I thought those were the best headphones I've ever had. They're phenomenal. And especially with that bass boost feature, I just think that is just like the perfect headphone for even if you wanted to just listen to music. I feel like that is the best headphone, period. Now, obviously, there are other things. It's like the mids and the highs on the headphones. They're not perfect, but those headphones for me are really good. Now, these headphones, the Apple ones, if you're paying $500, $500+ they better be perfect for everyone. So I feel like there should be no flaws with this. If you're going to be paying monthly rent on headphones, these better be perfect. But you know, Apple, they'll hopefully live up to some of the hype, or they'll at least live up to the hype to the point where the normal consumer will feel good about buying it, because that's all they care about. They don't care about the super nerdy tech guy who's going to explain 10 reasons why you shouldn't spend $500 on a headphone. They only care about the majority of the consumers who will feel good about buying it and feel like they didn't just waste it. And to top everything off, the worst part about all of this is the fact that you will pay all this for headphones, but if you want to replace the ear muffs, or like the ear ring, or whatever you want to call that, you would think that's like a small fee, because it's an Apple thing to do. They'll create the problem and they'll sell you the solution. You would think that's like a smaller fee, you know, maybe $20, 30, even 40 just for an earmuff. No, it's around $70 just for the earmuffs. That is the most Apple thing ever, and that is Apple being Apple. They'll create a problem and they'll sell you the solution. So yeah, it doesn't even come with a power brick. It doesn't even come with like all this stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't fall into the trap, even though it's not really a trap anymore, because they are selling good products at the end of the day. Like, this is going to be a good product, but is it worth the money? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people should really consider what they're doing, think about what they could get with $550 as opposed to just one pair of headphones. But I don't know, I might be wrong.